The government just got tax on your gas, and most people have no idea what that actually means for them. Let me break it down for you in 90 seconds. So Prime Minister Carney just hit pause on federal fuel tax, that chunk of money Ottawa was collecting every single time you filled up your tank. That pause started April 20th and runs all the way to Labor Day. The whole summer, gone. Now let's talk real numbers, because the headlines sound bigger than it is. This saves you about 10 cents a liter on gas. So when you pull up to the pump and fill a 60-liter tank, that's about $6 back in your pocket. Do that every 2 weeks, all summer, you're looking at maybe $75 to $80 saved between now and September. That's not a vacation, but it's a few tanks of gas, a couple of grocery runs, or a night out. And that adds up for real families. Here's the part that most people miss though. Everything you buy, your groceries, your Amazon order, your lumber at Home Depot, it all gets delivered in a truck running on diesel. When fuel gets cheaper, it costs less to move stuff around the country. And when it costs less to move stuff around, prices at the store stop climbing as fast. That's called inflation cooling down. And right now, with oil prices going crazy because of what's happening in the Middle East, this tax freeze is basically the government putting a little cushion between you and those global prices. And okay, I'm a mortgage broker, so I have to say this part. When everyday prices stop rising as fast, the Bank of Canada doesn't feel as much pressure to keep interest rates high. Lower inflation can mean lower rates down the road. So cheaper gas prices this summer, it could actually be part of a reason your mortgage rates gets better this fall. Wild, right? Bottom line, 70-something dollars isn't going to change your life, but the cheaper fuel lowers costs across the whole country, keeping inflation in check and gives the Bank of Canada room to breathe. And in this environment, every little bit of relief matters. I'm Deren Hasip, principal broker with Mortgage Scout. If you want to know what all of this means for your mortgage or your buying power this year, drop me a comment or hit like in my bio. Let's talk.